Hi guys, so today we're going to be going over a source analysis of a historical map. So this is the map of Fayetteville made in 1822, and automatically you can see from the map that it is a older map. You can see this is made on paper and it is drawn to scale to signify the different streets, the different particular runways of the train and rivers as well. So automatically you can tell that there is no legend. That instead this is not a map to provide delicate and in detail kind of information. This just gives you an overview of all the different streets, railways, and potential waterways of the map. So moving forward, let's go ahead and answer some questions about this map. Let's go ahead and source the map. Who created it? Well, obviously you don't have a particular person with their name behind it, but you can look to the very left hand side and see this was the town of Fayetteville's commissioned map. So I would say that it was the actual town who commissioned the creation of the map, not an individual person commissioned the creation of this map. Sourcing the map, who created it, and besides that, we're going to move on to the next part, which is what are the key features of this map? The projection used, legend, symbols, and coloring. Well, there is no difference in coloring or symbols. There is the outline and the detail of the various roadways, junctions, and the railroad, as you can see in the going throughout the middle of the map. Projection. This is a scaled map in which everything is to scale. They didn't give you a like a 13:1 scale or anything like that. It's just the like a bird's eye overview of the projection used. Moving on to the next question, what are the intended audience or purpose of the map? Which is kind of a one and the same if you would if you think about it. The intended audience is the town of Fayetteville, or people who live in there or are trying to navigate through there, and therefore that answers the purpose of the map. The map's for Fayetteville, for people who live in the actual town to be able to see where different streets are, different buildings, different places that have been developed and not developed. And if you're new to the area and you have a map or you can see the map, you can see where you're going to without ever having been there. So that is the intended audience and purpose of the map altogether. How does map present the world? Well, this map presents the world in kind of a 2D perspective, so you don't see any elevation or any particular land formations or whatnot. You can see the river flowing to the very right hand side of the map, but you did not see any elevation and or particular contours of the map. What is the story being told of this actual map? Well, the story is being told of the development of the city, what has been developed and what has not been developed. So you can see all the man-made developments by the. I'll go through and reference the map so you can see. You can see in the left-hand corner of the map, you can see where the different roads have been developed and the different little cities and street names. But you can see there are a lot of space, especially towards the bottom right-hand part of the map. I'll go ahead and draw it real fast for you. Right around here, that has not been developed yet. So you can see throughout here in the upper left-hand part of the map, these have all been developed and streets been made, houses, etc., etc. So what power knowledge relations are being communicated in this map? Well, it's showing that the development of the city is mostly occurring in the very upper left-hand part of the map. So typically, if there is more development there, that's where the more economical part of the city would be, versus in the lower right-hand part of the map or towards the river. So that is the power knowledge relations being communicated in the map. And what conclusions can be drawn about this particular map, in this particular time of history from the map? So in this part of history, you can tell that while Fayetteville is still a city, it's not nearly as big and as populous as it is in today's society. So today there is the Fort Bragg military base and all these different attractions, which therefore subsequently draw more residents to the area. So this map shows you that while it is still a nice and it's a big city, it's not nearly as big as it is today. So that's what I would draw conclusion-wise from the map. And thanks for watching. I have listed up here the citations and the web address for the original 1822 map of Fayetteville. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comments section, and I will see you next time. Peace.